So now I can update to version 6.3. I hope it won't take long. Another update is currently in progress. So I believe we can still continue. So now after we install, you can see the design is here. Let me click visit. So it is just like an empty page without the demo. So I don't need this. I want a demo. So I come to appearance, themes. On the themes, I'll just click add new. There's a specific theme I want to work with here. It is called Ocean WP. It is what we did. It is the same thing we did on the last class. I'm just repeating because I had not done my installation. I don't know why. Maybe something was failing on my end. That's why I stopped. But we used entry screen to record it. After it is installed, I activate. Now this is very important. Once you see we highly recommend or just the word recommend, you just install the whatever they are telling you to install because it is very important. So we wait for it to finish. It will just notify us. If you are joining us, please mute yourself to avoid noise. So sometimes when it takes long, what you can do is just refresh. Try refresh, try to redo it. So after it finishes, just keep. It is done already. So once it is done, we can now be able to see the demos. Just click install demos. So we come here for the demos. Just click install demos, this one. Scroll down. We went with the gym one, so we click import. We import this gym demo. Then we install. We click install for all the plugins which are recommended. If it is not recommended, it doesn't have an install and you can skip it. For instance, we are not going with this one and this one because it is not so important. But if it is recommended, you must go on with it. It must have an install button to know that it is recommended. If it is not recommended, it doesn't have an install now button. So you wait for it. Then after that, we go to the next step. Just redoing it for those who are not here, or maybe they might have forgotten something on the way. So it finishes, we'll just continue with the next step. So now it has finished. We proceed with the next step. Then I click install demos. So here we just wait, nothing else to do for it to finish. Could not, cannot retrieve sample data. The server may be down. Let me just refresh and try again. So we come again on the gym, click import, click next step, click install. If it refuses, we'll just try another one, or maybe I'll try to restart the XAMPP. In some cases, it says this, and in some cases, it usually accepts. So let's see what happens to this. I hope it goes through because everything is all right. So I think it is proceeding well. So it has finished. Let's see the result. So it has finished. You can see the difference. Now you have like a full website. Our work is just to start customizing. So you see, this has come from the demo. Very, very clear. So we can customize this thing to fit our needs and become a website that we can rely on depending on what we are working with. So do you have a question up to here? Any question up to here? Give you 2 minutes for to listen to the questions. Okay, no question, we proceed. So now we'll start customizing this theme. Now we have a question. You are working on a client's project. Do you have to buy domain and host it before landing? Yeah. Yes, I think you should buy unless you have a hosting whereby you can use it to rely. You can use it to create the design. Then after you finish, you move it to the client's domain. I would say it is a must to buy unless you yourself you have a cPanel whereby you can create a subdomain and you start working on it. That's it. That is the only exemption. You can still also work on the XAMPP offline, but now the problem is the client will not be able to see the work. Maybe if he or she needs to make some corrections until it is online. So it all depends with what you want. Good. So now I want us to start customizing this. So the first place we start is organizing our pages. So you see my website will be about online web design training. So now I need pages that can go along with that. So let's start creating pages. So come to the dashboard. I will stop this. So let's come to pages. Now I will remove the unnecessary pages like membership, privacy policy, trainers. I can leave trainers. Then I will also remove this. Then I will choose bulk action, move to trash. Then I will click apply. So now I have about us page, contact us, homepage, news. I can call this blog. So what I need is courses. Maybe I can add something, courses, a page. So to create a page, you click add new. Call it courses. Then we publish. That is how you create a page. If you want to create another one, just do the same way, or you can just click here, add new. Case studies. For the layout, I love using full wing. Then I click publish, publish. Then that's it. So now let's see how many pages now that, let me see how many pages I'm having right now that I can be using. So let's refresh. So now it seems I have 7 pages. I have about us, blog, case study, contact, courses, home, and trainer. Now let's see our website. Do we have these 7 pages? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the other pages? Now after you create the pages and this section called pages, you must add these pages to the menu. Now what do I mean by menu? Now this area is menu. It is called primary area menu, primary menu. This is whereby the pages can be visible on the homepage of our website. So Now we need to add the extra 2 pages that we added to our menu. So this is how we do. So you go back, we come to appearance, then to menu, appearance to menu. Now here on the menu, you can see it is even telling you there are pages which should not be here. So you remove. So now I need to add the new pages I added. One is courses, the other one is case studies. Then I will click add to menu. So they are here. I can just leave blog. We can also rearrange. Blog can be the last one. Trainers can also be there. Then I can save the menu now. You can see it is selected as main menu, main area. So when it is on main area, it appears the area we saw the menus. Let's have these 2 tabs. So now you see I've added case studies and courses, and I've also rearranged the order of the menu. So this is called the main menu or the primary menu. There's usually another area which is on top of this. It is called top bar. Then there is also a footer menu on the footer section. Now the bottom website is divided into 3 main parts. One is header, second is body, third is footer. Now on the header, you can also have the top bar, just the way I was saying. Let me show you a website which has a top bar. So the website that is loading in a minute's time or in seconds time, it has a top bar and a header section. So I'll just point it to you quickly. Let's give it a minute to load. Okay. So now this menu, this site, now this particular site, it has a top bar. You can see top bar is here, and this is the header. So we have top bar here, and we also have the header. So this is the main menu area or the primary menu area. This is the top bar area where we can have these buttons. So those are the main sections of our website. So we have top bar, main, footer, but the body is the middle part. Body is the middle part. This is the body. Body is here. All of it is body. So now, since we have sorted our menu, now we can start customizing the homepage. What is the homepage? Homepage is when you click home, it takes you to no other page apart from the main page that you can see as the first page. But when you come to About Us, it will load because it is going to a different page. You see? So it is important to make your homepage as the homepage. So you will see that, but for now, let's start customizing this. So to start customizing this page, this theme we are working with is it is Elementor enabled. So we are going to use Elementor page builder. You will see how it works, right? So you just come to the home page. I mean to the site. Just visit your site. Now here I want to work with this page. So there are many ways I can do this. I can just click edit with the Elementor here. But in your case, you can just be doing this. Come to dashboard. The page you want to edit, just come to pages. If it is home page that you want to work with, just choose home page. There are 2 options to edit. Edit and edit with Elementor. So choose edit with Elementor. if the website is for Elementor, I mean, if the theme you are using is for Elementor, just go with Elementor. So when you are starting, it will tell you this. So don't worry. Just click Recreate Kit. Just click it. It will take you here. Recreate Kit. You can see it. Just click it. It will give you a tick. Then save changes. So you are saving changes. So now it is done. It has saved. So now we can return to the same page and refresh. It should work now. So you see it has worked. It is loading now properly. So now you can start. The good thing with the Elementor is it shows you where you can work. For instance, if I want to edit these words, you just click anywhere and it is available on the left side for you to edit. So I can just write web design training. Then here I can just click the text. Then it is available for me to edit. So I'll write learn web development today. Then I can change this button to one can be our trainers. Then the link, it is asking for the link. I'll copy this link, right click, copy link address, paste it here. So it is the link for the trainers. You can just write the trainers alone, /trainers, then another /. It will load properly. So the second button, I will write courses. Then I'll copy the link for courses, right click, copy, come here, paste. Then I can remove this part because once you have the /, it will just load properly. So after this, the buttons are okay. I can update. So now let's come and refresh this. So if I click our trainers, it should go to our trainers. No, it is not going. It is not going. Our trainer should be cohort 11 / okay. So it should be / cohort 11, then another cohort. Even though if it was an online domain, you just write the first part. It just works. Good. So we come here and refresh on a different tab. So now let's see if I click our trainers. If it is taking us, now it is taking us to this page, our trainers. So it is working, the link is working, our courses. It is empty, but it is working, it is open. So that is how you add a link to a button and also change the text. Let's change this image on the background here. So I'll click there. Then, so to change this image, because it is on the background, you click the middle part here, edit section. Then after it has opened on the left side, you just click style. You will see the image there. So on the image, you come and upload a new image. You can upload an image that makes sense. Or an image that is, in simple terms, that is relevant to computers and to learn web development. So I'm looking for that similar image. I'm not getting it, but I can see if I can get another one. So I'll choose the one that has something like computer. Then I'll click select. Then now the image is appearing on the background. So you can see, anyone can see that computer and they can know that it is going alongside the web design training something. So as I said, you change things to look familiar to whatever you are doing. Don't use images that don't describe what you are doing. Now to delete something, I can just, you see, I don't want this image here. So you can just come here, place your cursor there, then you can right click, then you can click delete. You see it is gone. So you see again, it is here. I can even right click while I'm still there. Then I choose delete. It deletes that full section. And if I also want to delete this section, I can do that. Can just delete here altogether, delete section. Then here now I can start editing to edit this I can retain the image or remove it. Can remove the image, move to the second column. I can see the image here. I can remove, come here. I can remove. Now here I can start putting my own words. Can say web design. Can also say here domain registration. Here I can say web hosting. Then the text, if you have text, you can put it here. So I'm just saying you learn web hosting, domain registration, and web design. Then keep on scrolling down. This text you can also change if you want. The text is here. You can change. You also, you also want to change colors on this button, you just click the button you want like this, select the button, come to the style. There is a style part, text color, choose something that, for the text color, the text color can remain dark. So for the background type, you see it is classic, so the color for it is white. So I can go with red or maybe blue. Then I'll make the text to be white. Color code for white is 6 Fs. You write F 6 times. So these courses, I'll change it. Come to style. Background color is white. I mean, the text color is white. So background color, I can go with the strong color, maybe. Something like this. Good. So I have something like that. So I've changed the buttons. And now you can see them. Now also when you place the mouse, the color is disappearing. So you don't want it to have a background color of white when you hover on it. Hover is placing a mouse on top. So there's no more here, there's hover. On hover, background type should be dark, black. It can be black. Now when I hover, it changes to black, you see. Now I can also change this one. Just click the button, come to style. From normal, now I have to hover. Hover is placing the mouse on top. So the color should be green. I'll change it to blue maybe. So when I place my mouse, it changes to blue. So that is good. That is how to change colors and styling. If you are writing the code, you could have used CSS to write the code for these buttons. But now it is slightly easier using this, even though they are using the terms for web development like text color, background type. All these colors are, if all these names are for web development. So also if you understand web development, it's also easier for you to work on this. And also some English, because something like border, you should know border. It is the outside of that button. So now we continue to remove these items. I don't want this logo thing here. So I just click delete. It is gone. Now we have title here. I can change it. Can just change it to whatever I want. Now you see here there is also HTML code. Span style is equals to color. Then the color code is this one. The name is body. So now this is called inline HTML. It is, inline styling, whereby the styling like this one, the color is being written on the same line as the element, HTML element or HTML tags. So now here I want to put a different name that is around web development. So I can say become a web developer. Then here I can say today. And here, if you don't want the images, you just remove them. Not a must to have the images. Mute yourself if your mic is on, please. So here I can say build project. Mute yourself, please. Whoever your mic is on, check your mic. Mute yourself, please. Thank you. Build projects. Can say less code. Project. project at the end. So it's just random text I'm drawing here. Then the image here can look for an image. For the images, you can just come to pexels.com. You can get free quality images here. Just type anything you want, web design. No, it should load. It is not loading. Web design. So you can see quality images are here. You can get this one. Just download. So for the image here, just click it, then come to upload, select, come to downloads, choose the images. You can choose multiple and only put one that you want. You can't put two images at the same time, but you can import them. So I want this one. So it is very good image because it is occupy this space. Then I can remove this section by just clicking there. Then now here we have trainers. Trainers I can just retain two. So I remove this column, right click there, then delete. Right click while you are here, then delete. Now I have two. Now here I'll just click the image, remove the image. Here, remove the image. So here, the names are still there. This can be a title. Second column, same thing. Then these are social links. If you want to integrate, you click there. Twitter is here. Just write Twitter. Just write your Twitter there. Facebook is there. You can just put yours there. So just put these links if you have them. Now on this I have an image. I'll just start by removing that image. So click the middle part, come to style. On the style I'll see the image. Just select. I can remove the image. It's not a must I retain the image there. For instance, let's remove the image now. You see, we can still see the section despite removing the image. So I right click this. I want to remove this. Right click, delete. So we can say these are like student testimonials. Student testimonials. And I can remove this section. So it's just the student testimonials, then they can follow through here. The four of them. Then again, I'll change this image. You should make your home page to have the features that you are talking about. So if it is web development, let it look like a web development site. So remove that. So say become a certified web developer. Then we can remove the images. Click there, remove. Click here, remove. Then I'll remove these pricing plans because we have only courses. Our latest news, can get these removed. So now I have the subscribe. We can put something like a newsletter later. We'll see how to put that. So for now, let's update like this. We have removed all unnecessary pages, and at least someone can come to our site and say, at least these people, I know these people are talking about this. So let's start from refreshing this so that we can explore the home page. Now you can see on the home page we start, we have a big title there, web design training. Let's scroll down, we see web development, domain registration, web hosting. We become a developer today. Then there's a woman here touching a book called Dynamic HTML. And there are trainers here, the names. We have student testimonials. We also have another image here and some details here. And that is done for the homepage. I think it is now pretty easy. Anyone can know that my website is for teaching people web design. So you should make sure your homepage makes sense to whoever is reading it. Now, there's a logo here that I don't want. I want to remove this. And I also want to change details available here on the bottom. Before we do that, do you have any question? Any question? From anyone?
I have a question. I don't know if I'm audible. Am I audible?
Your voice is very far.
I'm asking, for instance, maybe I've chosen a certain theme, customized it, and then maybe later on I want to change to another theme, sorry. Do I need to edit the whole text again, or maybe if I just go and select another theme, my text will be like embedded in the new theme?
Maybe
I
could
don't
you
know
get
if
closer to the mic so that I can get all the details?
I'm saying, I don't know how now. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, assume like now we are working on this theme.
Yes.
So I customize, I do all the text, images, and all that. Then maybe after maybe a certain period of time, I get another theme which I feel it's more colorful or much better. So I want to shift to the new theme. Does if I update or I select the other theme, does my text automatically shift to the new theme, or I have like to redo everything, the text, images, and all that?
In some themes, it automatically imports or transfers the old content to the new theme. So it usually tells you that if you see it telling you that you will lose all the content, just know it is not going to take the backup of your files. But if it is going to take it, it will not tell you. It will just import without telling you, and you will just see the new files there. You add text and images, you'll just see them there. But now it will not be organized the way you left it, because that is a new design, and each design comes with a different feature and also different way of putting items together. Good. So let's see how we can edit the footer. So to edit the footer, you just need to come here, click widgets. So we need to so we want to touch the footer. So you check footer one, it has some content, footer two, no content, footer three, no content, footer four, no content. So in most cases, our website is made up of four footers or four columns of footer. Now that's where you put details into these columns. For instance, let's check this site, which is Pexel. So for instance, it has four footers, you can see. It is loading a lot of images. So we have the first column, second, third, and fourth. Now here is where you put some information about your business if you want people to find it easier. So these are sample of this website, which is pexels.com. We used to get the images. So it is like this. Good. So in this case, we can also put four footer. We have F1, footer 2, footer 3, footer 4. In footer 1, we have these images and we have this particular logo. So I don't want this logo to appear. So I'll just remove this link to that particular image, and this I'll just call it web design training. For the site, I can call it, can copy this link, paste it there. Then now here we don't put W because it is localhost. Yes, so I've just changed the details. Now the SRC is empty, which is the image link. It is empty. So you'll not see any image. So I can update. Come here and refresh on this. So let us see how the footer looks like now. Footer. So you see there is web design training as text and these details. Now let's handle the second column. So second, I can put menu here. So I want it to be called to have menu. Menu, this will be a link to our pages. So I'll just call it main menu, pick main menu. So that is the second footer. The third one, I can see what these people are putting. It is also some menu. So I can just put the same menu here. We can change later. We have extra details. So I can call now these quick links. I'll choose the same menu. since we don't have a lot of content. I move to footer 4. Let me compare what they are putting. Maybe here we can put contact detail. No, we already have contact details. So footer 4 we can put what? Maybe subscribe button. Maybe newsletter something. Newsletter. Newsletter form. Not, no, we don't have a form. So maybe I can put a word like this. We have MailChimp, and I just want the heading. I can say subscribe to our weekly newsletter. When I will update. So now, let us see if it is appearing now. Okay, it seems we can't see these details. I can only see subscribe to our newsletter, but I cannot see anything else. It is very dark. So what I'll do is I'll come to customize. Let me enable 4 columns footer. Now on the footer here, we just come to footer widgets. So footer widgets, I will enable 4 columns. It is already 4 columns. So I expect it to show up. Background color is text color should be white so that we can see the text. Link color should be white. Link over can be red. So if it is 4 columns, that's okay. I wanted to push it to 4. I thought it was 2 columns. So now I don't know why they are not appearing. I believe they have updated. Oh, the problem is these footers, they did not fetch the data that I put. You can see, we put menu here, but it is not here. Don't know why it refused to update. Can call it main menu, main. Then that is main. Don't know why it refused to update. It should be like this. Then again, I'll repeat the same thing. I'll call it quick links, then same menu. Close it, open it. So once we update, we should be able to see them. Don't know why they are not appearing. They should appear. We did this in the first place. So it is said widget is saved. I'll exit this to view my site. So let's check the footer. Okay, it is coming. It has only the first column, second, third. We need 4. I need the extra 4. Now, why is it refusing? See, it is here. Yes, it is here. Okay, so it has not updated. So let's check. I refresh this tab to see if indeed these changes are standing out. So I can see it is standing out, and also it is standing out. So I expect when I refresh these to have them now. Yes, like that. So I have my menu and quick links. And lastly, I have subscribe to our newsletter. So I changed the text to be white. I don't know why it is still not white. So let's work on that. Let's come to widgets again. Oh, it was customize. Customize. Put a widget. Just wait when it says like this. Put a widget. So I want color to be white. Text color white. Heading tag. Okay. So it is refusing to put this text to color white. Let's see what we can do. On the footer here, let me change it to paragraph maybe. Or maybe I can just choose the text color here. Want it to be white. Yes, then update. So let's refresh and see. Yes, so now it is white. It has come to white. So now at least we have 4 columns. And you can see the 4 columns are standing out. I also now want to remove the copyright thing here. I want to put it as my name. And I mean the name of my website. I don't want it to just be generic. So that section is called footer bottom. So you must understand these sections of our website: header, body, header, top bar, footer, body. Body now is the general part of the site. So for the footer bottom, you must wait for it to finish loading. And by the way, I hope if you are not on the register last time, you have done the necessary and registered yourself. So copyright, this is the short code for date for this particular theme. So I just changed the last part. I'll call it web design training, just like that. Then I can say all rights reserved. Then if I want the copyright icon, I can copy it and just paste it as text. So copy, come here, copyright, paste, then publish. Then you can exit this setup. Then we can refresh and go to our footer. So now we have copyright at 2020, copyright 2023, web design training or rights reserved. So at least now you have implemented certain sections and they look okay. People can just people can understand our website very clear. They can't confuse like what we are doing, and that is the goal that we wanted to do here in this class. So we can reach there so that we don't cover a lot and make people confused by having a lot of things that we have learned. So I think we can reach there. Then I open room for questions. Let's have questions. Let questions come. Guys, you don't have questions. Okay, if you don't have questions, we can reach there. I'll share the recording as usual. And have a fantastic night. We meet tomorrow. Let's try to join early as always so that we have enough time to learn. Thank you.